What is up, chat? Hello, everyone, and welcome. Welcome to the stream. Boom. Steam cloud error. Retry? There we go. All right, let's get this game started, chat. So, emptied. You'll never guess what I did.
What?
Never in a million years will you guess what I've done.
Cubos.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I don't.
I bought a Kindle. Yep,
Bro is smart now.
exactly.
Bro's gonna read some not books.
What do you mean not books?
Because they're a book, but it's not a book. Because it's not a book. It's a Kindle.
Okay. Hold on 1 second. I forgot to put the TV. Entertain my chat for me.
Hey, what's up, Jet? Jet. Are y'all about to put some borders on the land? About to land on the border for the 4th time? I don't think that Viper has 100% yet. I have not been watching.
No,
But
you're right. I have not.
knowing
100%.
him.
Ah. All right, it's Comrade and Rabbit. What is up, y'all? I'll have 100% by tonight. That's crazy. 7 side missions and 3 areas of collectibles left. All 3 are Dominion. That is insane. Yeah, no. Could not be me. But yeah, no, so I came to the realization, right? It's not necessarily the fact that reading makes you smarter, right? But oops, I did not mean to do that. But did I just buy a legendary for $400? What was that? Did you guys see that, chat?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, I just bought this thing for $475. Holy shit. Oh, he bad with the lurk. That's what's up, dog. Thank you so much, man. I just bought this for $400. That is okay. That's what's up. Yeah, no, it's not that everyone. What's it called? What was I saying? Do you remember what I was saying? Oh yeah, it's not that reading makes you smarter. It's the fact that all smart people read. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but how'd they get smart in the first place?
Exactly. So, anyways, I need to get into reading. So, I could have paid like $50 more and gotten a Kindle that has a color screen on it, but it had like some weird reviews, so I didn't.
So you didn't get a Kindle?
I didn't get a color Kindle. Instead, I got one that's black and white. But I did get one. It was like $200. Yeah. Reading expands your language. Yes. Yes, sir. That is a fact. Not an opinion. What the fuck is a first impression? Wait, what? Oh, the thing I got? Black and white is also better for your eyes. Yeah. I read the words on my screen. That's what's up. The first impression, no. What was it? This thing. Yeah, ricocheting first impression. It only gives 92 damage. It's pretty garbage. I'm not gonna lie, chat. Should we try it out? Oh my god, the recoil?
Alright,
what?
well.
Did it? Is everything critting? Okay, no, it just crits. Every bullet is a crit. Okay, so it's not garbage. What?
So
Chance to crit hit based on the target's health percentage. So if they're at 100% health, then it's 100% chance to crit. Yeah, that's absolutely insane. Plus 17% crit damage. So nothing crazy. But holy shit. This is kind of sick. Okay. What just happened? Bro, my mouse is like fucking up here. Yeah, no, I like this. This is fun. Oh my god, you like crouch down or something? My favorite gun is a legendary SMG that has homing bullets. The bullets are bugs that track. Yo, that sounds sick. I haven't come across a lot of legendaries yet. I had to farm. I farmed for 2 hours to get this one earlier. The Hot Slugger or whatever. I have a class mod that increases consecutive crit damage by 15% per crit, max of 9 stacks. I have the same thing, but it's max of 8. Or wait, no. No. It's not a class mod, it's an artifact. It's increased by 5%, max of 8. That's what it is. What's up, Emptied? You're trying to talk to me, and I keep ignoring you on purpose. I mean, on accident. Definitely an accident.
Wait, why did you invite me to talk about what I wanted to talk about? If you need to be streaming.
Well, I didn't expect there to immediately be hella people in the chat. Getting my Hot Slugger to 420 million damage per bullet, it's awesome. Yeah, max of 8, but the level difference increased the percent. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. But yeah, so I'm getting my Kindle, and because I looked at a bunch of books to buy, and I was gonna buy them, but it was like $180 for 6 books. They were $30 each. But a lot of them are available on Kindle for only 10. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, yeah, let me just do that. Let me just invest in a Kindle, and then I can read a bunch of books. But there's also a lot of books that aren't, so I'm still gonna have to buy some of those books.
Speaking of which, if I want to be able to read tonight, probably need to get off this call soon. So should we just run through some random things that I've thought of, and then you can bat out some stuff if you have any random ideas?
Yes. But before you do that, chat, where the fuck is this thing? Where's it at? Where's it at, chat? Anybody know? Yeah, 50% extra damage on full mag goes crazy. Yeah, no, 100%. I agree. Sorry, okay. Now go ahead, Matthew.
Maybe I shouldn't go through the list. Actually, no, I won't say what I put. Let's just talk about it. So I think the best way to come up with like hypotheses is to just ask questions. Like not think of a hypothesis, but just think of a question of like what you're interested in. You know, about the. Of course, mine's going to be about the internet.
Yeah.
That's what I want to research. So here, I guess I could present some of the things as like questions or whatever. I'll go through some of them.
So
the first one I wrote was person
okay,
perception is limited.
Yo,
online.
Techno, what's up, man? So, yeah, go through. Yeah. Give me some of your examples first because I immediately have an idea, but I don't know if it would fit. So just give me some examples first.
All right. Well, these are all over the place, but they might have a theme. I don't know. Anyways, first one I put was person perception is limited, meaning like you join chat rooms and things, and you only have a limited amount of detail to go off of on people online to decide what you think of them, right? Because you don't know them, so it's gonna be based off like profiles and self-presentation and stuff.
Okay.
Next thing I put was localization of thought / life, which is basically just saying like if you start to put your behaviors more into face-to-face interactions versus like
yes, I still use Amon. I understand. I'm sorry.
Are you going to?
I can mute that.
That's like a mental health question, basically.
So, what was the first one again? Like.
How we perceive people online with limited information.
Okay.
That's basically how
Yeah.
I say it. Second one was like what happens when we decide that we're going to localize our life to face-to-face interactions as opposed to being online all the time. I mean, I know that's a really broad question, but third one was contradictory attitudes are held online versus face-to-face. I don't know if that's true, but it's an idea that people actually have different beliefs depending on whether they're communicating online or face-to-face.
Yeah.
Another one, ironic internet culture slash insincerity culture. There's a lot of people I meet online that seem like they're characters, like they're not really being genuine.
Oh, dude, I was literally actually watching a YouTube video the other day, and it was just one of those storytime videos that I like to watch, you know? But the guy was talking about how he's like, you know, he said it's very rare that, because he meets a lot of his online friends in real life, but he said it's very rare that they're like the same person, you know? Like he's like normally he's like they definitely exist where people are the same person in real life, and normally they're the shit talkers, you know, the people who are absolutely just insane on, like Roxanne, you know, he's probably the same person IRL, but like, you know, then there's, I don't know. Anyways, continue.
Next one I put was no introductions.
He said the contradictory beliefs is a study that has been proven.
Okay, but studies don't prove anything.
But studies don't prove anything? Is that what you just said?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't make me get into it, but studies don't prove anything. That literally that's not the point of the study. Anyways.
Okay.
No, I'm telling you, I can literally bring up the lesson like this year that my professor literally told us studies don't prove anything. It's like something you get taught when you're being taught how to do research.
Yeah.
But they don't prove anything. They just direct us.
Yeah, there's just
certain
no real point in doing them or
direction.
anything like that.
Because you can't actually prove anything. Okay. Anyways, I don't know. Anyways, sorry.
Okay.
That's I'm being asinine. I apologize to whoever there was in chat. Honestly.
Okay.
Whatever-
He apologizes,
whatever
Rabbit.
study-
He apologizes.
Yeah. Whatever study you were shown, I bet.
Studies do
was totally
prove
bullshit.
prevalence of a stigma.
I just have a problem with the word prove. That's all.
Okay.
I'm just
Continue.
because prove means that it's a fact. But if it's social science, it's almost never a fact. It's
Studies
just
don't prove fact, but prove prevalence of a stigma.
Yes. Yeah. They could prove the prevalence
There you
of
go.
a stigma at the time. Yes.
Yes.
But that can change.
So,
So it's
real
not
quick,
really proven, it can change.
what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. What about like how the internet desensitizes the brain, right? How like people don't receive PTSD from watching people die anymore because they've seen it on the internet so many times. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example.
I mean, that's an interesting. Yeah, it's an interesting topic.
That's what first popped into my head when you asked me.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't know how you would study it, but yeah, I mean, I probably don't know how I'd study half of these things on here.
Yeah.
I don't know how you would ethically study that, other than just getting people to fill out surveys.
Oh yeah.
Like, can you expose people to desensitizing content? I doubt it.
Well, no, you just have to have people like watch other people die and then study if they have PTSD
Alright,
afterwards.
The next topic I put was no introductions. Which
Hold on.
basically
Yo, Cryptic, what's up, dog? You want to join, bro? Internet has decreased the public's value of human life because we see human life vanish so frequently. It's an everyday occurrence. Exactly. See, that's what I'm talking about. You know, it's actually insane how you can go on a Live Leaks channel and watch 32 people die, and it basically means nothing to you. You know?
There's actually probably a lot of research done on that already, because that's not only an internet topic, that's just a media effects topic in general. So it's probably been around since studies have been done on it since the television came out, I bet.
Yeah.
So, I want to talk about this next one. No introductions. You know how people just join Discord calls, but we don't expect people to introduce themselves, or like,
Yeah,
it's
there's
weird.
A ton of
Like,
research on it.
people immediately jump into interactions on the internet without knowing anything about each other. It's not that people are anonymous that I don't get. It's I don't get why we don't have the expectation. Like, why don't we expect people to introduce themselves when we're on the internet? Like, why does that social rule change? So that's one. Another one was jumping from chat to chat until what? This was like a behavior I noticed with myself, and it's Discord hopping,
Yeah.
right? Like, people hop. What factors cause people to stay in a room full of anonymous people? Like, what triggers people's like, oh, I'm gonna stay here? Like, what makes like certain conversations on the internet captivating? And what draws people to certain groups? Even though you don't know who any of the people are, it's like, you know what I mean? And because in some rooms you're not going to stay and you're just going to leave, which that's a really big question, because that's probably super personality dependent. So the next one I put was
Go back one. What was the one before that? Oh yeah, the introduction.
No introduction.
Yeah, let's talk about that one.
Yeah, that one's probably one of my favorite ones on it.
I don't
It's like
introduce myself
people-
in person either, said Rabbit in the chat. That's so funny. My introduction, yo, you look like a fucking dumbass. Respect.
What I'm talking about is it's like it's weird. Like it's the weirdest part about it is we don't have the social expectation. For example, if me and you are having this conversation right now, this very conversation, and somebody popped into this chat that we had no idea who they were, they would sit there for a second, they'd listen to us, they'd be like, oh, that's interesting, and then they'd say, yeah, but
and then just
when
chime in.
I'm online, I don't do that. Like,
yeah, or
you
whatever.
know what I mean? They don't say,
they just chime in.
Insert themselves.
They don't be like, hey,
we would let him.
Blank to blank, nice to meet you. Anyways, I noticed what you were saying. Like IRL, say that shit.
No, the weirdest part of it isn't that they do that. The weirdest part is that me and you don't stop him. We just listen to him and say, oh yeah,
we've
good
been friends
point.
9 years now.
Like we just accept it. I mean, that's probably one reason why people do it is because there's no expectation, right?
Yeah.
So there's no so where did the expectation go? Why was that social rule lost? I don't. That's an interesting.
That is a good question. I like that one so far. So how are these like?
Quote.
Oh, that was the boss? What the hell? That was the whole thing. Okay, interesting.
I only have 2 more. Well, actually, one is just called self-awareness effects. Let me throw that out. That's just a broad topic. I like to talk about self-awareness.
Yeah.
So I don't know what that would be, but.
So how are you gonna study this?
I only have...
These are papers that you're gonna attempt to get published.
Well, you start with a question. You start with a question, right?
Is this
then
like
you
have the next 2 years to do it, or you, like, you know what I'm saying?
No,
like,
this is for a class. So what happens is you write this paper for this class, but this class forces you to be extremely thorough with the paper.
Yeah.
And so what happens is when you're done with the class, you basically have half of a research paper ready to go with a method you could do. And then you can decide if you want to later on, like, actually just turn it into a real study.
Okay.
He said like 60% of the students will just turn it into a study.
The dissonance of intellectual capability versus intellectual perception due to the rise of the internet. Intellectual self-perception.
Did someone write that? The dissonance of intellectual
The dissonance of intellectual capability versus intellectual self-perception due to the rise of the internet. What do you think?
Capability for we can like simplify that. Intellectual capability versus perception. So how I'm assuming by intellectual capability you mean your actual set of knowledge and your perception of such.
Okay.
And
yeah, that makes sense.
What I don't get is dissonance. You mean cognitive dissonance? That people feel like they go online and project a lot more knowledge to people than they they actually
the dissonance
have.
In general. Like yeah, so what is someone's actual intellectual capability versus how they perceive themselves due to the rise of the internet? It's a major topic right now. Everyone believes they're an expert. How much you know versus how much you think you know. Yeah, exactly. I like that. That'd be a cool study. Do you not like that, Empty? Is that not you? Is that not... Do you not
I'm
like
reading it. I'm just wondering how you would... I'm reading it and I'm rewording it in my mind. Because I would just say the difference between intellectual capability versus perception.
Versus
due to the rise
perceived capability.
But it wouldn't be due to the rise of the internet. It would be, I mean, the rise of the internet made communication environments more.
Come on, give me a chance.
It'd be, yeah, I get. It's interesting. Let me think if that's a topic. Like, is that? I just want to answer it for myself if I think that's an interesting topic or not.
I think it is.
People.
The rise of AI is making this an even greater issue. Yeah, no, 100%.
Everyone thinks they're an expert in what they. I mean,
Do you not agree?
intellect.
Dude,
What I don't
everyone
get
thinks
is
they're a friggin' expert.
Wait, no. What I don't get is the intellectual part. I guess is because to me this just seems like a question of like confrontation, like debate pros being willing to hold fast to their point. I don't know. I guess I don't see how it's unique to the internet. I think it's just.
I don't see
I
how you
think the
don't.
internet impacts it because we have access to information. But
Oh my god. I just fucked myself.
well, I
Not in a good
guess
way.
yes. I guess it would be a good topic if you were researching it for like face-to-face interactions or just like a culture change. Yes. That would be a good topic for that.
Well, no, like
I think I'd
I'll give you
No, I
a
don't
very easy
No, I don't
example,
think
right?
it applies specifically online. I don't think this is limited to online. I think that effect that Dreamy Rabbit is talking about is pervasive in both face-to-face and computer
Said
environments.
I've
It's
had
not just
people
on the
cite
computer
AI
environment.
astrophysics to me without understanding what Klylick theory is. I don't even know what
Yeah.
that is, but
Okay,
like,
but do you
like,
see
okay,
what
so
I'm
here's
saying?
here's
That this
here's
effect-
but like, okay, hold on, say it again. Sorry.
Well, just let me say this. In my opinion, when I hear that topic, that effect, that's basically an effect. You would say whatever they describe, that's an effect of the internet, is what they're claiming, right?
Yes.
So that effect is not limited to online spaces. The internet might have contributed to that outcome, but it's not like
Psychotheory.
people
Okay.
are only being intellectually dishonest on the internet. It's everywhere. It could be
Well, yeah.
caused partially by the internet, but it's everywhere. It's not limited to the internet. It's just a culture effect of the internet. That
Or
makes sense.
are they? Is Rabbit? Are you saying? Like, I imagine. Then you could go on to try and explain the link. Say, figure out if it's because of the internet or if it's just because of a cultural thing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. I'm just saying that's a study on like on culture. Like I would say like
it's
that's
not
like a
limited, but
study
internet has
in general.
skyrocketed it.
My-
You're right. It's
but
a
my
cultural
topics-
effect of the internet.
But what I'm saying is my topics tend to center on unique internet experiences, things that you
Oh.
can only observe on the internet because the internet has a unique environment. That's what I'm talking about.
Well, but like,
If that makes sense.
if
Like,
you
all
think
the
of it,
topics I've
think of
given
it this
you
way.
so
Think of it this
far-
way, right? Like, good example. Cop pulls someone over. Everyone thinks they're a lawyer, right? Like, there's all these videos of people like being like, "Oh no, I know the law better than you do, Mr. Police Officer." Like, no, you're not allowed to ask me to step out of my car. I don't care if you smell weed or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not allowed to ask me that. You don't have the right to, like, even when they do, you know what I'm saying? Everybody thinks they just know better than everybody else because of one post they saw on the internet. We all have the information at our fingertips, which expands our belief of what we know. Oh, unique internet experiences. Like, what do you mean unique internet experiences? Was that sarcasm?
So my
Or-
no. They're saying now they understand what I'm saying now. They
Oh.
understand that me as a researcher, I'm not necessarily interested in overall cultural effects of the internet, which I am, but I'm more interested in comparing the internet to face-to-face
Okay.
interactions. And saying like, what's the difference?
Yeah.
Why do we act differently or one or the other?
Okay. Do you think I act differently on the internet?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think everyone does, and if you think you don't, you don't know yourself. Sorry.
Give me an example of something I do differently on the internet.
And you know what? think as well, if you're offended by that statement, I think you haven't thought hard enough either. If you think like people, or if you think it's appropriate to be offended that people are different, like that you're different in a different environment, like that's ridiculous. Why should you be offended that you act differently online? It's not a virtue to act the same.
Well, did I sound offended when I?
No. I'm just saying other people freak out when I say something like that. Like, no, I think everybody acts differently on the internet. They say, nuh-uh. They get defensive. They say, nuh-uh.
I said, give me an example of how I act different on the internet. I'm an asshole in the internet and
like
off the internet, LMAO. But I do change my actions based on who I'm interacting with. But I do that IRL as well.
Everyone does. That's what I'm saying. Everyone changes how they act and dependent on the environment. It's normal.
Yeah.
And guess what, guys? The internet is a different environment than the
same,
face-to-face
Rabbit.
environment. Believe it or not. It changes the way
just
people
saying,
act. Even
bro, I'm
subconsciously.
saying you know me personally, so give me an example. Mr. Psychology Researcher, give me an example.
Probably the same way it affects everyone else. It's not like specific to you. I'm just saying.
I'm saying give me an example.
You're going to probably be affected by online disinhibition just like anyone else. You're going to be disinhibited. Right? You're going to go online and you're going to be willing to engage in conversations in a different manner than you would face to face. Either through increased self-disclosure, that's probably one. More facts about your life to people you barely know online than you do total strangers face to face. How about that? Because that's just a very likely effect. That's how most people act.
Hold on. I would be willing to disclose more information about myself to people that I know online versus total strangers that I don't know online versus total strangers face to face.
Versus strangers you'd meet face to face.
I might argue that it could be different. The opposite for me particularly.
I'm saying this effect is going to be outside of personal awareness. Usually though, it's like what I'm saying is it's like that study I did, right? You observe that the frequency at which people self-disclose information. This is how you turn a question into a study, right? You have to like operationalize it. You observe that the frequency at which people give information away about themselves online is much higher than the frequency at which people give information away about themselves face to face. It's like that's just a well-known finding in the literature, and it doesn't require any awareness. Like people don't realize they're doing it. It just happens. Like because when you can't see somebody,
it's exactly Rabbit. Rabbit said the mask of anonymity versus the lack. How does the veil of the internet change of how people interact?
Yeah, I mean, I am highly interested in anonymity as a factor, but I'm not interested. I'm interested with like manipulating anonymity a lot. I want to like force people to be in more anonymous and less anonymous environments and then see how their behavior changes. Like here's an example that I think everyone's bullcrapping. I think everyone's bullcrapping if they think this isn't true. I think if you chat on Discord and voice chat, actually, let's say this: if you chat in Discord and text chat, and you never go on voice chat, and then you join voice chat for the first time, there's going to be changes in the way you interact with people, because you're being exposed to new stimuli that you're not used to with chatting with strangers online. Okay, you do that for 2 years and you get used to it. Okay. You turn your webcam on for the first time in a room full of 10 strangers on the internet, it's going to change your self-perception in that moment, and you're going to act slightly differently. Because you're seeing an image of yourself, your self-awareness shoots up, and people are going to change the topic of your conversation based on that. And you're going to adapt the way you interact with people now that they know what you look like. and you'll probably act differently because they can see you, and,
Yeah.
and like you'll do all sorts of different things. Now and if you can't see them, it might be even weirder. Or like once they start, like, you know what I mean? There's just an infinite level of factors that you can like address. Anyways, I feel like I'm derailing it. What? I'm derailing the whole conversation.
Are you?
Let me say the last topic that I'd read.
Okay.
It was, quote, of course it's Discord. Time spent effects on attitudes towards internet culture. So like, you know how many people we've ran into that will say like, well, how could you expect it to be different? It's Discord. Or like, of course it's a cesspool. Like, people treat online platforms as if they are toxic because they've been on long enough to see like flaming and trolling and toxic behavior. And I'm wondering if that's like a systems effect. Like if people who go onto online platforms have a more positive attitude when they join than when they've been on it for an extended amount of time. Does that make sense? So like I
Yeah.
join, I'm ready to get to know people, I'm really positive. Oh, I'm gonna get to meet people around the world.
Yeah,
This is gonna be so
exactly,
interesting.
Rabbit. Exactly.
And then in 2
The
months,
veil
you're
of
like,
anonymity
oh, yeah, Discord gets tested.
diminishes as you open doors, text chat, voice chat, video chat. How's the shotgun treating you? I'm loving it, Cryptic. Absolutely loving it. Watch this. Oh, whoops. Hold on, I missed. There we go. One shot. You know what I'm saying? And that was without my buff. Yeah, dude. I'm just absolutely smoking everybody. It's absolutely insane. What? Yeah, no, this shotgun is so much more fun. I love it. Okay, but I've got to find... Probably over here. Holy cow, did you guys see that? What was that, chat? The momentum on that shit was insane. Ooh.
Like, here's how you do a study on that. Like, here's like a random idea, I guess, of like how I would do that. I would put people into different conditions of like, okay, this person's gonna go interact with a Confederate who's very positive. This person's gonna go interact. A Confederate is a person who works for your study, by the way.
Okay.
This person's going to go interact
Where'd this guy go?
with a neutral Confederate, and this person's going to go interact with a positive Confederate. You know, and then we measure their attitudes on the chat platform. And then you would see if, like, you know, the mean, you know, if the mean attitude would shift based on, like, how many positive or negative interactions you've had in a certain amount of time. Like, I don't know, that's probably not how I would do it, but I think the questions are more nuanced than just like, well, what do people think? It's like,
The people
no,
who
what are
think
you
that have
affected
never
by?
interacted with the real world.
Yeah, that's kind of why I was saying it. I was like, even
Internet
if
is a
that's your
cesspool.
idea-
They have never interacted with the real world. Yeah, exactly. Whenever you enter a niche community, this creates tribalism, which inherently becomes a cesspool over time. I can see that. Depends on how hard you're interacting with said community.
Yeah, I mean, there's a million depends questions, but the fact of the matter is we can say like, oh, people who think these things just haven't thought hard enough or haven't experienced enough, or I think those questions are up in the air. I think we haven't studied
you're
these
up in the
things
air.
enough to know. Oh yeah. Facts. All right. Anyways, I don't know.
Anyways, the study
think
seems
my favorite one is
unnatural
the-
by directly manipulating the interaction. Wait, what?
Bruh, we are not going to talk about freaking demand characteristics of labs right now. I swear. Okay.
Why not, bro?
Listen, we just had that lecture. Yes, can you ever really? Okay, well then, I guess all studies done in a lab are invalid then. You win. They don't teach us
There you go.
anything because
Exactly.
they're not reflective of the real world.
Well,
'cause
studies
they're
don't
not.
prove anything, so what are you talking about?
Yeah, we don't need. We don't need science.
Yeah, dude.
Screw this.
That's what I've been saying.
Yeah, our whole lecture, the professor was like, so if the study doesn't replicate the real world environment, then how can you say the study says anything at all? Which, like, he probably doesn't think that, by the way. He just puts that thought in our heads, so then we have to answer the question. It's like, how can you... Yeah, I mean, well, it is a valid question. It's a valid question.
What was the question again? Why does the grass disappear? What? That makes no sense.
So
I guess so
let's
you
take
can
this for
find
example. Here's a really, really famous study. Have you heard of the Harlow monkey study? Harlow's monkeys?
No. You're studying human
about-
character. This needs to be natural and not forced.
Okay, what? Actually, let's do Stanley Milgram.
By
have you
manipulating
heard
the
of-
stimuli, you are removing the human part of human nature. Is that the
moving on.
prostitution monkey?
No. Actually, let's move on to. Actually, I think if we're gonna
No,
talk
I
about
want to talk
human
about this
research, let's just
prostitution
go-
monkey.
Oh my god. Who said that? Did someone say prostitution? No, Harlow's monkeys was the frickin'. It was the baby monkeys with there was a wire monkey mom, and then there was one that had milk, and there was basically a theory at the time that like, what was it called? It was literally called like hunger reduction theory, that like babies latch on to their mom because they're like a source of food and it creates like a sense of belonging, and so they use like monkeys to prove that actually no, it's the comfort of the mother that gives a baby a connection to its mother, not the food source, because the chimps basically had a choice between staying with the wire monkey that had the milk or the terry cloth monkey that was like a comforting mom. And they would get the food, and then they'd go back to the comfort for like 80% of the time in the cage. It's like a super famous study because it basically disproved the hunger reduction theory. Anyways, that environment looks nothing like where monkeys live at all. They're in a freaking lab, and they were interacting with fake mothers. It's one of the most famous studies of all time. Yet it doesn't look like a real life environment. So is it not valuable? You know, it's like one of those questions. Lots of studies are like that. But if you want to talk about human research, we should talk about Stanley Milgram's study, which is another famous one, because he wanted to know why the Nazis obeyed Hitler, basically. Like, why did people obey authority?
He said
if they quote
prostitution monkeys is basically research introduced money into monkeys and allowed them to buy food with it. Females defaulted to prostitution. That is so crazy. That is absolutely insane. That's so funny. I want to see that study. That is fucking hilarious to me.
Oh, well, let me just skip over the examples. But yeah, like what Dreamy Rabbit is talking about, like, oh, like this lab scenario doesn't represent the natural state in which humans interact, therefore it may be invalid. Like, yeah, I mean, that's literally a huge topic up for debate. Like, I could show you a graph, but basically what you're talking about is the difference between internal and external validity is what it's called. And it's sort of like a slider, and you have to pick which direction you want to go when you create a study. You can either go all the way to the right to external validity, like Dreamy Rabbit is talking about, and that's basically where you just go out in the world and you observe. You just observe the way people act in the natural environment. And that's an observational study or a field study.
Yeah.
And that's the most externally valid study you can do. However, it doesn't tell you anything about causality, about what causes what, because you don't have any control. So the opposite is a totally internally valid study, which is where you go into a lab and you create an experiment where you're in control of everything. And you know exactly what caused what. And that is the opposite of a natural environment, right?
Yeah.
Like people know they're in a lab, so they don't behave naturally necessarily. You can manipulate things to try and make them behave naturally, but there's never a guarantee.
So
So
what about the one?
you can't have both, though.
What about the one you did?
The one I did was a very internally valid study because it was very laboratory based. Like, because I was trying to have causality. I was trying to be able to see what caused what. Like, when you communicate in a text chat environment, what happens to your self-disclosure? When you communicate in a voice chat environment, identical to a text chat environment, but the only difference is it's voice chat. What happens, right?
Yeah.
But-
One method you could do is bring a couple of people who have never interacted with Discord and select toxic environments and slowly introduce you to them and change your behavior while in the servers. Wait, what? Did that make... Hold on. What? Am I tripping? Start as a wholesome server, then slowly remove the protections on each server?
Interesting.
Yeah. Mucho interesante.
But yeah, so let me tell you about another, like, let me tell you one thing about, like, laboratory
Chat,
studies.
does anybody else hate the vault symbols in this game? They're hidden vault symbols, but it's on the map and you just right click it and it takes you right to it. Like, what the fuck? Start off as good servers, friendly, then slowly get worse and worse. The environments are natural.
Yeah, but you can still argue that it's not natural because you're forcefully introducing participants to environments that they wouldn't self-select, right? So if I get participants for a study and I say, hey, you're going to use Discord and go to these servers, it's still technically not a naturalistic study because we can't guarantee that these people would choose to join these servers by their own volition. We're forcing them to. That's not natural. So it's technically still not a natural study. It's basically impossible to, like, you have to sacrifice. Like I said, it's a slider. You can either have your study be more externally or less, or more externally or more internally valid, but you have to pick. You have to decide what you're willing to sacrifice.
Don't force them, just slowly befriend and introduce them?
No, you're not forcing them, but you are forcing them because the assumption is that we don't know if these people, like, let's say they never found out about your study. The only way for it to be natural is if they would go and do what you're doing with your study by their own choice. That's the natural environment. But because you're asking somebody to do it for a study, it makes it not natural.
How respectful to human do you desire to be? Manipulation can force natural?
Like, this is what I was about to talk about. Like, you can add in this element called self-selection to your studies, but then you get rid of causality in some ways. Because I was going to talk about random assignment. You have to randomly assign.
Yeah, it looks like it, dude. This mine is not looking fun already. I hate threshers. You're not asking, you're inviting to join a server with false pretense.
Yeah, but I'm assuming this is a study with a participant pool. So even if you're still asking people to participate in a study. They're under the pretense.
Yeah, threshers are fucking terrible. I hate doing these. You're manipulating human nature the same way scientists do with monkeys.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. But that is the scientific question you have to ask is this study representative of what we see in the real world or not? And the way you answer that question is you have to look at every study individually and go, okay, how do they do this? What does it represent? You know? Are the effects so strong that it doesn't matter it's not an actual
Oh, it's vile too? No. A Vile Thresher is gonna be so bad, dude. Especially because I'm using my crit build. It's so hard to crit Threshers sometimes.
I mean, well, yeah, you can do that, Dreamy Rabbit, but you can't do that for a real study. A real study, you have to get participants' consent to be in a study. You can't unknowingly have people
We're not
participate.
Vile. We're good. Damn. Brother, chill! Brother, chill!
Yeah, I mean, people used to do that. Like, the Nazis did that. The Nazis just did studies on people without their consent. And got a lot of really valuable information about how people live. Because they just studied them without asking.
Thinking of a different one?
But anyways, yeah, I had a professor who said all the time. He said, "Good science, bad ethics."
That's funny.
Yeah, a lot of studies like that. Well, not anymore. There aren't studies like that. Maybe in other countries where they're doing stuff illegally, but nowadays people mostly do studies legally. For the most part. Anyways, I've spent enough time yapping. I haven't
Alright.
gotten any closer to
That's all the
deciding
time
what
I've
I'm
got.
gonna do.
Now.
Which one did you like? You liked the no introductions one. That might be a good one.
Yeah.
I also like the insincerity culture one. I don't really know what that means, but like I just so many people are so insincere, and I'm just very curious about those people's minds. Like how can you just live in like a character online? It's interesting.
Yeah, the no introduction ones sound nice. I'm sorry, Rabbit. I promise I'm reading your messages. I'm just not reading them out loud because I'm doing this boss fight. I think Empty's reading them as well.
I'll think about it. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll come up with something in the morning. But I have to have the draft for the paper by Thursday, so I have to pick something. I just don't like committing to something because
I don't know if this guy does have a crit spot, chat. Does anybody know? So if I can just crit him, I'll crit him, but... Holy cow.
that's all the time I've got.
I'm gonna go play Animal Crossing New Leaf on my Nintendo 3DS. His eyes! Okay. Maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Alright.
I mean, yeah.
Good call, Cryptic. Thank you. Problem is, now I gotta aim for his eyes. What a terrible crit spot, man. Okay. Out of here.
Alright, bro.
Alright, bro.
I'll catch you later.
Latchicator.
Have a good night.
Nudgate. I enjoy the eyes of unknowing participants. Can't get offended for what you don't know, otherwise what are you offended about? I feel that. Just unethical since it manipulates the ignorant. Yeah, exactly. Never seen this boss, he looks cool. Yeah, Veraxis sounds familiar. I think this guy is like from Borderlands 2. Like, originated there at least. That looks like not a bueno. These things look like they're gonna try and get on me and explode. And I do not want that to happen. Okay. He just moves so much it's impossible. Exactly. But, I mean, I got him. I got downed once. a side quest boss, not a mine boss. Captain Scarlet Giant Serpent raid boss. Let's look it up. Sir Hammerlock. Wait, what? I guess I was wrong, dude. I guess I was just wrong. I hate critting the Threshers. Yeah, no, exactly. Same here. Yep. That was my problem this whole time. Wow. This whole time I've been playing in full screen. That's why I was... Yeah. No, wow, that feels so much better. Just immediately. Yeah. That's sick. I'm gonna favorite that and then equip that knife I just got. See, like, but this one, right? I don't know. I guess I like that one more. Ooh, possibility of a legendary? Aw, screw you. Vehicle skin. Smiley! I got the smiley. Sick. Okay. Boom, boom. Best knives have all been epic. Yeah, exactly. The singularity is better. Is that the one I picked up? No, it's not. This one. Sick. Good call. Yeah, he's like Terramorphous. Exactly. Oh my god, I missed so much. Yeah, I'm thinking of Hatterax. I don't remember that one. The giant snakes in Fight for Sanctuary. Okay, I didn't play Fight for Sanctuary a lot. The giant spider. He's like Terramorphous. The best. That would have all been epic, not legendary. Okay, yeah. Okay, cool. Now we're caught up. Sick. Ugh. Can we get son of Cromarax? Really, right? We need grandson of Cromarax. But knowing Borderlands, it would be son of Cromarax, not grandson of Cromarax. As it should be. You know what I'm saying? I need some movement speed buffs for Amon. You know what I'm saying? Like Dazam. Okay, so we got that. Now I wanted to head over to this one. I guess I just gotta walk out of this bitch. Can I have a vehicle here? No? There we go. Oh my god. That's one thing I don't like about this game, is going out into the sunlight actually hurts your real eyes. When you beat story, you can get a large movement speed buff and specialization. Okay, sick. I'm having a great time actually just doing all the side quests and taking a break from the story for a minute. But I should go back and kill the Ripper Queen, probably. Shouldn't I? 30 to 40%? Jeez. Also increases melee damage too. Is over in that direction. Oh, where I'm at? What the? Where's it at? Is it just some barrels I shoot or something? Keep going to the right. The right as in this direction? What is this? Oh, okay. This is what I'm looking for.
A trove of treasures with no monstrous guardian. Glory!
I don't like how all the stuff spews out of it. I wish it like stayed in the machine. Okay. This area right here? Possibly? Over there. Further. Yo, there's a boss here. I'll tell you that much. Poison Ivan. Okay, how do I get up there? Here we go. When you see the out of bounds turrets. Oh, okay. Okay, sick. Let me kill this Poison Ivan real quick. Oh, he's just gonna chill too. Nice. What is he doing? Can I not crit this guy? How is he doing that? Oh, that singularity is so lit. Okay, yeah, I'm just not even gonna worry about the Vile Ripper. Oh, man. Holy cow, I'm 1 HP, and I die. And the only thing left is this Vile guy. Can I kill one of them? I just sniped that motherfucker. Holy shit. Nice. Wait. Bosses are immune to freeze? He didn't look like he was very immune to freeze. Maybe I'm tripping, but I want that axe. I'm bugging him. Oh, okay. Slugger OP. I agree. It was pretty nice. The delay from the shot to hit. I know. It was scary. It's because it travels. Like, you can like literally see it like just go off into the distance. Axe is instant freeze, but bosses are immune to it, so that's why he's moving. Yeah, it just looks like he's freezing. That makes sense. Except for freaking Splash Zone. Splash Zone ain't immune to shit, dude. Like over here, maybe? When I start seeing the... Oh, there it is. There's a random red chest out here. That's pretty sick. Oh, come on. Brother. Chill.
Jacobs does not fail.
Yeah, no, Splash Zone 100% freezes. He's so nice to farm with these axes because I just freeze him solid, and then I'm chilling. Okay, so I've got to look for something to shoot. Is it these little barrels? You shoot all of them, or in a specific order, or something? From left to right, closest to furthest, it's left, right, center. Oh, okay. Left, right, center. Oh my god! And it's Jack! It's Handsome Jack! Oh! And then Tannis riding the fish. This is incredible. She's taking him out. Fireworks. That's awesome. I don't think I got an achievement though. Oh, there it is. Find the cutout of Dr. Patricia Tannis. There it is. All right, chat. We got it. Why am I still hearing fireworks, but I can't see them? That's so trippy. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, I probably... Wow. That's gorgeous, right? That's kind of crazy, though. It looked like I could have gone over and touched this, but it was like out of bounds, and I just died, so whatever. I guess we'll start exploring up in here. Ooh, I need to do that, too. I need to come over here. I think we'll worry about this another time right here. Well, there's not much to explore. I can go ahead and do all that, right? I do want to come farm Splash Zone just a couple of times. Just because why not? No way to get there? That's, yeah, wow. But it's on the map, so what the heck? That's so dumb. You did that too? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I'm just full speed ahead, and then it's as soon as it says return, I just got blown up. That was absolutely insane. Oh my god, I about flipped over backwards. This way. Oh, come on. There we go. Where is he? Am I tripping? Oh my god, I went way the wrong way. Look for a while. I'm missing a side mission to finish them all, and I can't find it. Dang, dude. Here we go. Here he is.
I will grant you a blow of death.
Oh, hello. That wasn't a headshot? Are you kidding me? Yeah, so here you go, Rabbit. You'll get to see this. You fly in, you get your axe ready, Splash Zone comes out, and you just do that. And then you do one of them, do one of them, do one of them, and then you're done. And that's Splash Zone. Yeah, he's like my favorite boss to farm right now because look at that. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and I killed myself, question mark? Come on. I can't pick it up because my ammo's full. There we go. The leech rep kit you got is good. Am I tripping and I just didn't even read it? Which one? This one? Oh shit, yeah. That is really good. Legendary? No. Not what I need. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Lifesteal is going crazy. We're loving it. I should probably just be killing him and not doing the grenade. You know what I'm saying? You picked up on that leech thing faster than I did, bro. I just wasn't even paying attention. Good call. Oh my god. Yeah. I just need to be doing that. Legendary. Looks like a grenade launcher of some sort. No, it's a shotgun. Oh, the lead balloon. Nice. Get out of here. Or wait, no. This is not what I'm thinking of. Yeah, no. I'm wanting a linebacker. Where did I get that from? Chat, where does the linebacker come from? I'm gonna go farm another one of these. They're so nice against the Vile guys. Honestly, I'm just gonna start doing this. I'm gonna let the stuff pile up in there. And I'll go pick through it later. Probably be faster if I do it this way. Yeah, much faster. From the Cratch, you fight in the Lambent Mines in Terminus range. What? Is that where that bunker is that we went to earlier? Right above Sanctuary? Or below Sanctuary, whatever. I think it's above, yeah, to the north of Sanctuary. Where you met the dwarf guy. Okay. Interesting. I wonder how I got that first one. I don't remember fighting any Cratch over there. Do you get it from just any Cratch? Like just Cratch be dropping it over there? Or like, what's up with that? The Sky Spanner Cratch. Interesting. There's a legendary. Okay, let's just start picking some stuff up. Go sell it all. Vampiric jelly. There we go. Hell yeah. All right. Oh my god. COV. I mean, I'm not looking at all this. I don't care. If I pass over something that's really good, that sucks. You know what I'm saying? At this point. Come on. Oh, backpack full. I got it from a world drop. Yeah, I must have. That makes sense. Damn, so that was just pure luck that I got that shit. Yeah, exactly. That's what farming is for later. Exactly. I think right now I'm just going for the shield. I think. I don't know exactly what I'm going for. I'm gonna be honest. Oh wow.
Jacobs, clear my path. Ye gods, the rivers have been robbed of their dignity.
Ah! Legendary drop. I heard that. Oh, hello. It instant killed my vehicle. That was pretty cool. I forgot to respawn him. The linebacker is from that crash. Yeah, that makes sense. I just got it world drop. I could not possibly tell you where I got it from. I can't even begin to remember. Another lead balloon. There's the shield. Not nearly as good as what I've got. Melee damage while shield is active. What's like the GOAT roll for this? Like, what's the ability that I really am looking for? You know what I'm saying? We were farming that one boss for the slugger. No, I've had this linebacker forever. It's level 21, I think, right? Yeah, level 21. I've had it forever. Turtle or movement speed, yeah. I want to go for the movement speed one. Turtle would be sick though.
My iron is my strength. Did you do it to me?
Oh, it was an epic that he dropped. It sounded like a legendary for a second. Yeah, no, I got... What was it? It was that pistol. I can just go by recent. this pistol right here, the King's Gambit. That's what I got.
Come on, get some.
From hell's heart.
I knew I smelled it. Come on, get some.
But yeah, I guess I'll go back to doing the story. Go kill the Ripper Queen real quick.
I just have to collect
I don't think I'm too far from her.
another day of happy with my life choices.
Yeah, I may as well just beat the story, you know what I'm saying?
Get this staying sucker off my
Then you get to go to Elpis. Hell yeah. See? Exactly.
are making this complicated.
I get to finally go prove to myself that Lilith is actually in this game. I'm gonna do 2 more runs. And then we'll call it on this guy. We'll go fight the Ripper Queen. No shot. Yeah, 2 more runs real quick.
I will remember your passing, Ripper.
And then what's it called? I'm gonna say something. Oh yeah, because if I just beat the story, then I'll be able to like. Oh, there we go. Oh, the lead balloon. Yep. Okay. I knew I wanted a legendary, I just didn't know which one. Doing a side mission where you have to catch guns with capsules like Pokemon. That is so funny. Little guns running around with legs. That is absolutely hilarious, actually. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm excited to do some of these side missions. I know there's some pretty funny ones. But yeah, once I beat the main story, then I can actually like go do Rafa and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I can do other characters. But this right now is, I know other builds are a lot better, but I'm having a ton of fun with this build. I'm not gonna lie. Nintendo no likey.
Let us go through our best slice.
We have to crack someone's back. That's so funny. That's absolutely hilarious. Crack my backy. Dude, in true Borderlands fashion. That is so funny. I love it. That is actually awesome.
Gun me down. I could use the experience.
Dunks Watson from Pre-Sequel is here too. Oh, that's so funny. I think I heard about that one. 11 years in the making. Oh my god. Come on. Holy moly. That is such a great name, my friend. But you have no chance.
Blood and organs, but mostly blood. Avenge me, Daryl. I am confused. Is this a different Daryl? No matter. The override key lies in wait. Zane,
Avenge
the
me,
override
Daryl.
key
He's
in
like,
my
is this a
possession.
different Daryl than the one I've already killed? That's so funny. Wait, what? Return to Drill Dozer?
I will break before this toad.
Okay.
You're in my way, friend.
I'm here. Oh. Key?
Shut those vents and she'll overheat like a kettle left on the boil.
Nice. And now what?
Flame God take you, vile drill.
Fair play, bro. Go pitch that special accelerator.
Ah! So I'm so confused. They were like, yeah, there's no more waiting and for someone to finish dialogue. But then like you sit here and you wait for someone to finish their dialogue, like it happens all the time.
Everyone's still alive.
Come on back then. We're gonna shoot you through the sky like a bleeding comet.
Return to Zane.
We are just about to turbo launch our paddy here into that crater. You best polish up your fine
Am I
silver for
tripping?
our dinner.
Certainly.
Like I feel like there's a lot of things where you literally just have to sit there and wait for someone to finish talking.
Miss Hoy's heat. Wait, did you say 7? Like 4 o'clock?
Indeed. Unless you're busy.
I mean, I could clear my calendar.
Okay. What was that? Splycopter with 2 health bars. All right. I don't think I've seen anything of like with just 2 like of the same type health bar. He had a meat shield on his
The
on
Reapers have
himself.
Come to spread their
Is
madness.
this okay? No, it's just return to Zane.
There you are. I rigged up all the wiring, chuck in that accelerator, and let's get you airborne.
I hope this wiring obeys proper safety codes.
Sure.
Follow the safety handbook
Jeez.
for launching people over a giant abyss to the letter I did. Ready? Don't
Okay.
answer that. Have at it, boyo.
For a brief moment, I can look at.
200 miles per hour. Oh, and then it won't let me. Okay. I imagine this is where the Ripper Queen's at. That would make sense to me.
Biscuit. That worked. I mean, of course it worked.
Bravo! You are resourceful, Zane. I admit, I've missed that.
It was a fine scheme that I carried out as well.
Okay, so this is gonna be super easy.
Quite right, darling. Well done. Now push on over to the bottom
And
of
what's that
Campbell's
item of the day? Nothing. Okay,
Kick
cool.
your ass, boyo.
What? Okay, yeah, wow. No vehicle, that's sick. Okay, well, yeah, so I am at the Ripper Queen's Fortress, so that's pretty sick. So now we just come over here and kill everybody. Oh my god. Okay. Ah! Ah! He needs to get his legs back, dude. I love hitting someone in the head and then it kills someone else. You know what I'm saying? Like killing multiple people with one shot. It's so fun. So much fun. Oh my god. Hello, innit? Fucking innit, boss. Okay. Okay, yeah, he's just dead. Interesting. Okay. Below me, dead, and this guy dead, this guy dead. God, I love this shotgun, yo! Cryptic, thank you so much, dog. Holy cow. Oh my gosh, what a fun gun. This is so much fun, dude. We're having a great time, guys. We're having a good time. This looks sick, though. Just on the map, I've been wondering what was going on up here. Like, in here, too, it just looks sick as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Dude, there's so much stuff that I have not discovered yet. Jesus. Okay. Anyways. So, we're killing everybody. And that's about it.
It hardly takes Bernaldic vision to notice that Callus-Center Rippers have hooked an orbital catch. I've sent
What in the hell?
already carving your way through her forces.
What in the... Okay. Okay, I should probably throw that out, shouldn't I? Are these guys, like, over here fighting each other? Am I missing all my... Okay, that one I missed, yeah. Oh my gosh. My aim is just not it right now. Holy cow. Holy shit. Hello. And my mouse freaking glitches again. Where's everybody at?
Prep team Zeta, you took too long. Return to the punishment room where you... Well, you get it. Now!
And where are you at? Just chilling over here? Sitting still? All the way up. All the way on the top. Really? Where is this dude? God dang! Okay. Okay.
Levane, I'm at the mysterious Rippers.
It's almost time to go get another one of these guns, you know what I'm saying? The one I've got is what, level 30? Yeah. And I'm almost 32.
And all attached to these sky cables.
No, I'm playing. It's still one-shotting, obviously. I do not need a new one yet. Not only that, but it'll one-shot multiple enemies at the same time, which is just incredible. Okay. Ooh, spawn point. Not that I'll ever need it. This is definitely a boss. I don't know if it's gonna be the Ripper Queen or not. But this is a boss arena. Or not. No. That was just a halfway point or something, I guess. Out of here. Get smoked. So smoked. Yeah, this is so much fun. This is Borderlands right here. Come on. Oh my god. I'm forgetting that I have my knives, bro. I'm just not even over here throwing them or anything. One more enemy somewhere? Where's he at? Come on. I do kind of dislike that the enemies like to just sit there and not do anything. Like he's not gonna run after me or anything. He's just gonna sit right over here. There he is. Oh, there he was.
Yeah! Who needs legs when you got moves?
There we go. All right.
I do not see a path into the structure's command area, so it is unclear how I might stop it.
Forget the machine, Boyle. If you kill
200 meters. Oh, that's our fortress. I'm not even in the fortress.
Callus, the whole Barmy plan crumbles.
Agreed. If you can take her bolt, preferably with lethal force, her contraption will be useless.
Heard?
Never thought I'd see a Vault Hunter in the flesh. And now I'm gonna tear into your flesh. Really makes
Mudmouth.
you think, you know?
Not particularly, no.
You're too late anyway. Our queen will get her wings, and you will die.
Oh my god. I wouldn't miss. Alright. Easy peasy. Is that guy still alive? Yeah, okay. Order
Minion
license
is
part.
slain, yet the door remains sealed.
Vault Hunter, come, fulfill your role.
Unsettling, to say the least.
Whew. Okay, so Callus is gonna quit being a little wimp about it, you know what I'm saying? And woman up.
You think me a fanatic?
I don't think you a fanatic.
I was like
Sorry if that offends you. I don't think much of you at all, actually.
burned the call from my eyes. I saw it lit
Oh my god.
wings of fire, a vision of power, destined for me alone. The veil was shattered, and with it,
Oh
were
my
the
god.
tidings
I would
of
miss.
strength.
Oh my god, I would miss that. Oh my god.
The ones who
Ah!
see what I see. We built all this to do the unthinkable. Leave Kairos and take the stars for ourselves.
Holy cow.
Forever
Badass
is my
Melik.
destination.
Psycho. Oh my god.
A one final death.
He exploded when I killed him.
I will be reborn again. Free of flesh and blood. And I will dawn as the divine.
Okay. Yeah, no, that singularity grenade has been incredible. Thank you so much for suggesting it, Cryptic. I think it was Cryptic. All right, next area. This is super easy. I love it. Oh, come on. It was a lot more difficult when I was using my sniper for this build.
You will know pain.
And just when I didn't have a good shotgun, actually. The sniper wasn't that much harder, I'm not gonna lie, but when I switched to the shotgun build and just didn't have a good shotgun, that's what was hard. But like, even now I could go back to doing the snipers and, well, I missed that headshot, but you know what I'm saying? What? Yo, that's sick. I didn't even realize it's TDR. Wait, is it like... Yeah, no, it uses the whole six rounds to reload it.
To rip yourself free. I've seen it.
A laughable suggestion.
Oh, wow. No, it actually just doesn't deal enough damage. At all.
May you be forgiven.
It'd be fine for a sniper, though. You know, like, if I really need to do that long range, it'll be fine for that.
You could never understand the pain.
I don't know, dude. Earlier, when I had to kill that Cratch, and the friggin' shotgun went all the way. That was insane. There we go. I don't know how none of those were headshots except for that last one. He was nearby allies. Yeah, I know. Oh my god. Jeez. Okay. Skills. I forget which one of these I want. Status effect damage and effect duration. Melee damage. Yeah, this one.
Radiant flame.
Ah!
The left behind will all be nothing more than a faded memory.
Okay.
This age is ending, and
Jacobs. Not what I want.
new one rises. You may not believe.
That's at assault rifle something 107%. I need to get one of those for shotgun though. You know what I'm saying, chat?
Oh, Ripper, over here.
Up? Question mark? I just missed that entirely. I feel like this room should be a lot more full of people. You know, maybe I'm tripping. No. I saw alt fire, and I keep forgetting what it's called that I want, but I'll know it when I see it.
All exits are sealed. I need to hack the door.
I'll need to hack the door. How are we gonna do that? Just right over here. Oh. Man, I'm getting sleepy.
Go for your assistance, please. I will handle our defense.
Glowing rat-a-tat. Get smoked. Smoked. Nice. Smoked. And smoked. Oh. Boom. I don't know how that didn't deal any damage at all to this guy. And I just missed that one. Okay, that just... Oh my gosh. Really? There we go. Oh my gosh. It really gets stuck on that crap? That's so dumb. My own singularities are killing me now. TDR. I need something Jacobs, chat. I mean, not necessarily, because I've already got a really good one. Ooh, but a cooler one would be even better.
Excellent work, Echo 4.
Okay.
Onward.
Onward. Spawn point. It's pretty sick.
Join me, Vault Hunter.
It looks like we're pretty much at the end here.
You make me stronger.
I could be tripping.
Every ripper who falls hones the blade sharper. A luminous rebirth awaits me. It is my destiny.
So garbage. Die. Die. Oh. Missed him entirely. Smoked. Smoked. Oh! Okay, and then I still die to the other one. Really? Where's that far shot at? Just one more guy behind me. Alright, he's dead. Nice. Okay, here we are.
Stand armed and ready. The Ripper Queen will fall.
All right, Callus. Oh, whoops.
Callus is dead. I killed her. But that was only the beginning.
Oh.
Now, it's your turn.
Callus is dead, but is Callus? I'm confused. Okay, hello.
You cannot burn the living flame. Death metal.
Oh my. Dang, she ran at me, dude. That was some weird shit. That was straight out of a scary movie. Huh? Yeah, I think that's like one you gotta save your dodge up for. I feel like I'm shooting her in the head and it's just not headshotting her. You know what I'm saying? There we go. That was a crit. And I just missed that entirely somehow. Is her crit not her freaking head? I totally dodged that. Oh my goodness. What? Hello? There we go. There we go. There's a crit. There's another one. There's another one. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm just missing her head, I suppose. Holy cow. Oh, and then I forgot my abilities existed. Okay. What is this? Just kill the people? Bruh.
Life is a curse, and for you, stop.
Alright, come on. Where's everybody? Smoked.
just a lot of little pieces.
Smoked. Bro, I missed both of those because she was doing some crazy shit.
By my roar,
Mere drones want to stop me.
This is easy. I think I went down once. And we're playing on hard mode too.
make them dead.
I fear no missiles.
Wait a second. I just realized. If I literally just do this, right? Unspec into that. Then now I can do that and my fire will just deal so much more damage. Yeah. Since it's on a boss, I may as well, right? Yeah. And then once we're done with the boss, we just spec back into it. I'm actually tripping.
A victory to truly relish. And that command bolt will be my
Nothing crazy,
spoils.
nothing crazy. What are you? Nothing crazy again. Nice. Ooh. Wow, that's a lot of damage. There we go. Oh, but wait, no, I'm tripping. I'm tripping. No, it's okay. What are you? Nothing. Nothing. Pick that up.
Zane,
Okay.
Levine, I have defeated the Ripper Queen. Her twisted reign is over.
Well played, boyo.
I haven't the words to express my gratitude yet, Lord Hunter. So, I'll let Zane's serve for now. Please, come see me.
Alright. Time to go to Elpis, chat. Heck yeah, man. Alright. Return to Levane. I wonder if you can explore like all of that, or if this is just it. Ooh, wait, hold up. I gotta go back and get that vault symbol. Just while I'm here. While I'm in it.
Going to have to kill you, friend.
Don't come at me, enemies. You know you don't want the smoke. You know you don't want the smoke. You know it. You know you don't want the smoke. Come on. Ah! I look down at my text messages for a half a second and I'm about to fall off the friggin' map. Okay. The volt symbol is right about here, isn't it? And then we'll move on. Down here. Okay, round back. Makes sense. Alright. Sick. Yeah, that's good enough. Then we'll come back here. Or not. There we go. Alright, chat. Lean back a little bit. Stretch ourselves out. Ugh. Alright, well, this has been about a 2-hour stream. I think this is going to be a good spot to call it, I'm not going to lie. 315? Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Sure, right? There we go. Get everything up to 50. Yeah, I was not expecting 315 to be right there. That was insane. Alright, well. Peace out, stream. If you haven't already, make sure to join the Discord in order to enter for a chance to get a free copy of Borderlands 4. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, anyways, we're going to peace out. And we'll see you next time. Have a good day. Good.